Kyoko-san is right here, alive and well, so far.
And that is a good thing, son. I love you.
More rationally, they must have had a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast.
Gas balls, I would have never suspected that in a million years.
Oh, Sakuya, you deserve several trophies for that. Here, we will take him out of the dead principal's trophy cabinet and just draw over them with marker. You are the supreme overlord of detectives.
This must be connected to the quarantine. Since we're finally here, let us search for some clues, Kawara.
Yay! Finally! Searching for clues! We finally get to look for clues.
Right. Easier said than done. Every shelf in his office is piled high with documents and papers. Where do we even start?
Incompetent feral! Examine each piece one at a time, looking for anything about emergency procedures. Plans of the school.
Got it. PTA records. That's not it. Demographics for Dummies. Good book, good sir. Okay, so something about the PTA, demographics for dummies. Nope. Transfer students.
Check that shit quickly.
Wait. Next to that is... the human representative?
Well, that's not suspicious in the least bit. I'm sure the principal was just doing a bit of light reading.
That must mean Roscuro. And the date is from 2 years ago. Right before she enrolled. It's not really related to today's incidents.
Rieta, I've just freaking died. I think it's very related to today's incident.
But it might have something useful.
There doesn't appear to be anything about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale would have to leave some sort of paper trail, were it official,
which means that they burnt all the papers, obviously, because they did not want you guys to find it.
Hang on, Sakuya.
What are you reading, Kawara?
This.
The human representative. Why, that sounds like a lovely bit of reading. Can I read it after you, Kawara? We are best friends, aren't we? We can have a book club and everything.
It's locked. Even though none of the others are. A locked book. I guess it's like a diary of sorts then?
A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student or the like. There's no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record, and therefore it is very, very suspicious.
I wonder what's written in here.
We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it for us.
Come on, maybe his rotting corpse, it might have all kinds of useful stuff for us. We could just be like, hey, rotting corpse, open it, then throw the book at him, and at least we can say we tried.
Well, that's all I can do.
I don't suppose the key is in here somewhere.
Well, since it's in the principal's office, I would assume that the key is in the vicinity. Unless, of course, the suspect took it, which is also a very good possibility. Darn it!
Maybe we should ask Mr. One for help.
Do you intend to break it open?
But Mr. One's never been inside of... Mr. One couldn't have known anything about this stuff. He's never been inside the principal's office. How can he help us? I know he's a super cool secret agent, but I don't know how he can help.
Yeah, it'll be faster than looking around for the key. And...
wow. That is some high-tech school equipment. It is not... How did nobody realize that? Wow, guys, I think that the headmaster might have been very, very suspicious. I don't know why, it's just an inkling of mine.
That, I was wondering about it as well.
That thing on his desk, some sort of control panel? Whatever it is, it's suspicious. Oh man, suspicious. That is one of my new favorite words.
I believe it is a control panel for some machine. Yes.
Let us click all the buttons! That always solves all of our problems, just clicking all the buttons at random. And then you set the school to self-destruct, and then we're like, crap, and then we have nowhere to go, and we just all die from the explosion, I presume. And spread out next to it is...
Did he really just leave incriminating evidence spread out next to his computer mabob thing? The dome.
Yes, he did. Maybe this is the control of the dome? Or the hatch we saw earlier?
Quickly, like I said, press random buttons!
One did postulate that it would be in here. Locked, of course. I doubt we will find it easy to break that one.
Oh, come on, we just have to figure out his password. Just type in Yuuya. Everybody's freaking in love with Yuuya, so of course the principal set that as his password. I am a genius.
Yeah. All the same, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now. Even just that is comforting.
A little, but it still doesn't fix our whole mutated scarecrow bag man that's terrorizing the school.
Let's go talk to Mr. One.
Indeed. I think we have exhausted the possibilities of this room. For the time being, let us go.
Journey forth.
I don't like the sound of creaking door. No! I don't like you.
Mr. Kawara.
Of course you would come in after the sound of creaking doors.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't deserve to be called sir.
Oh, I see you have yet to lose your open distrust of me.
I just don't understand, Ryota. Why can't you trust this man? He is just wonderful. How could you ever mistrust such a beautiful creature?
Well, 2 people have been poisoned, and we have evidence that the perpetrator went into the infirmary. It's sort of hard not to doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakuya, though.
How honest of you. Here, have a sucker. I promise it's not poisoned. Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about.
I'm not sure, sir. Your riddles, they befuddle me. And I don't know what we have forgotten about.
The thing I forgot about? He must be talking about what he said earlier.
Maybe Ryota has amnesia? About being... Because Nanaki said he was in school. So maybe Ryota is having amnesia?
Maybe? No. I'm not convinced you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not trying to keep me from finding something you thought nobody knew about?
How cruel, Mr. Kawara. Your boundless suspicion wounds me.
Oh, I wish it wounded you enough to kill you.
He doesn't look wounded at all.
No, he does not. Profound observation, Ryota.
More like amused.
I have no reason to regret your solving this mystery, Mr. Kawara.
And now he's going to go and ride the merry-go-round. He loves riding on those ponies, he does.
Let me give you another hint.
Oh boy, another hint?
Do tell, Shu.
There are no riddles here.
That's a crappy clue. Be more obvious.
If you want to find the truth, you need only keep going.
Well, I assumed that already, Shu. That is an awful hint.
You need not use your brain at all.
Are you telling us to look deep into our hearts and find the fairy tale magic that will help us solve the mystery? Oh, Shu, you are an inspiration to all of us.
What are you talking about? No riddles. Wait. Not that. You mean to say that you know the truth already?
Oh, what a surprise. The doctor knows the entire truth and he's not telling us. Shocker.
Well, who knows?
Asshole.
If you do, tell me!
I told you, you need only keep going.
Keep on trucking.
Everything here is a plot that was laid out just for you, after all.
What? Just for... Well, why did somebody lay out a whole book for Ryota? Is he going to be a fairy tale princess or something? I don't know.
Just for me? How long must you babble, Kawara? Come! Come, dog! I will give you a biscuit if you obey. Sorry.
Ryota, you're just so submissive.
I take it this is a challenge, Doctor.
You may take it in that way, if you so wish.
And I do wish that certain way, and when you wish upon a star, you beat up the doctor to get all of the information out of him. Why don't we beat him up?
It's 2 against 1, although he could probably overwhelm us, so never mind. I swear, I will find the truth. And if I find that you killed Roscuro...
Oh, I do look forward to seeing what sort of answer you find.
I really hope that Ryota didn't kill me. Ryota, please don't be my murderer. I hope you didn't kill me and then black out in a violent rampage.
Mr. One! You two again. What is it? We explained to Mr. One what we found in the headmaster's office.
We found a corpse! It was cool.
The plot thickens, I see.
We think this file may be connected to the mystery. No, never. That crazy file is probably just a bunch of recipes that the headmaster has that just happen to accidentally be labeled with human representative. It's nothing pish-posh and the like.
Can you unlock it? Or break it? Let me see. This will be rather troublesome.
But you can do it, right, Mr. One? Because you're awesome. You're like a superhero. And Chuck Norris. All put together.
Just a superhero and Chuck Norris, though. Nobody else. I was going to add more people, but then I got lost. It's just a lock, right? Forcing it will require spontaneous combustion.
Oh man, we have to get some high-grade explosions in here? Well, we shall go and do. I think, didn't Oko-san, Oko-san had firecrackers? We could go and get firecrackers from Oko-san and just keep on pelting the book with it until it eventually gives. It's a brilliant plan.
What? Why would they put something like that on a bunch of ordinary documents? Perhaps these documents are not ordinary.
No, never.
Guys, I think we're going down the wrong route here. I mean, these documents aren't suspicious in the least bit. We should head somewhere else. I think we should go look at the wall again. It was awfully grey and suspicious. All the same, I have dealt with similar things in the past. It will take time, but I believe I can open it.
Yay, Mr. One! Go!
So, diffusing bombs falls under the maintenance operations?
Ryota, he is not a janitor! Get it into your thick skull! Which, remarkably, birds don't have thick skulls, but yours is pretty darn thick for a birdie.
Do not forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker.
He's also a plumber.
I am a bright and massive maintenance worker.
Okay, Mr. One, whatevs. He's just too cool.
What does that have to do with anything?
So, maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I am impressed.
That is a good point, Sakuya. Since I live in the Americas, I cannot really say that maintenance workers in Japan don't know how to defuse bombs. For all I know, that might just be normal day-to-day routine.
Impressive. I think Mr. One is the only... Oh, right! Can we ask one more thing?
Never!
You may. We found a control panel that looks like it's for the dome as well. But it's locked.
Well, then we just have to beat that crap in with a bat or something. And just keep on hammering at it and eventually it'll just break. And... well, maybe we should just go to the old plan of hitting random buttons, since I think hitting it with baseball bats and assorted weaponry would only serve to keep us trapped inside the school.
It seems to require a password.
A password?
Do you know the password? It's Yuuya, right?
Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help.
Yuuya would totally know what the password is, cause he's all sneaky and stuff.
Yuuya? He is the master of unauthorized access.
Indeed. So, that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime. Shut up, Sakuya. You don't know nothing about Secret Agent Yuuya.
I never knew he could. Sakuya, just let it go. We need his help here.
Indeed we do. This investigation is going nowhere.
I shall take care of this folder then. I can't say for sure, but it should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back. Alright, thanks! We should probably write all this down, since we're here. Since I'm here!